Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today's video is a continuation on the M3 series, so this is the third video we're doing on this car now, and we're going to be discussing the tuning. So the plans for this car is a stage 2 tune, which involves a little bit of hardware. So we need to do the exhaust system. The car's got a cat on it and it's got an OPF filter. So first off, this car's going to go away, get a custom fabricated high flow downpipe and a mid pipe. And then the ECU will have to get sent away to Europe to get unlocked, and then that's when we can do our tuning to it and put the stage 2 map on it. Okay, so the first step of the process is getting the exhaust sorted. We're going to send the car away to some very good friends of ours that do our custom exhaust fabrication, because this particular car, I want something that's unique to the car and something that's not available off the shelf. So we're going to send the car away. We're going to show some clips next of the exhaust getting made, and then once it's back, we'll get it on the ramp and we'll show you underneath the car. Okay, so exhaust is now finished, fitted to the car. I thought I'd just show you underneath it so you can see what it looks like in situ. So up the front, we've got the custom downpipes coming into the mid pipe. So basically the car's been decatted and we've got rid of the original OPF filter as well. So full free-flowing exhaust. It's high quality stainless steel, obviously hand built in the UK, and each and every one of our custom exhausts is built on the car. So it's as per build to that specific car, so if there is any modifications, we'll accommodate for those as well. So this is standard back box on this car, so I wanted to retain the original valves on it. As you can see, mid pipes come to about here, we've got a joiner, and then it goes on to the standard back section. So it's the original M Performance exhaust, which I've done on quite a few of my other previous cars really. I like to get the cats out the way, get the power out of it, and then keep the standard back section, because you've obviously got the valve system here, which helps with obviously customizing the exhaust sound, but also having the drivability when you don't want it really loud. So what we'll do now is we'll take it out, do some sound clips for you in stationary form, and then some drive-bys. Okay, so now the exhaust's been fully installed, we're going to give you some sound clips so you can get an experience of what it actually sounds like. So there's lots of different modes. The exhaust setup on the map is very customizable, so you can choose how many pops and bangs you want and how loud you want the burbles, etc. So basically I'm going to show you the car with it in fully standard mode with all the valves shut, and then we'll go up. There's 4 different settings basically. So this is exhaust valve shut and not an M mode pressed. So this is what it sounds like, which is quite nice if you want to just be quite chilled and relaxed, and you know you're on a long journey, motorway sort of work. It's basically OEM sounding. So exhaust valve open. With a few burbles. So that's obviously a bit enhanced from standard mode. And then again, if you press M1 mode or M2 mode, it then enhances the dramatics of the tune and the burble. So this is M2 mode. As you can hear, it's quite aggressive, and like I say, on this it's fully customizable, so it's like a sliding scale. You've got from no pops and bangs to 100%, and as this car is set, we've set it somewhere in the middle, so hopefully it's not too leery, too asbo, but it gives you a bit of fun and a bit of theatre at the same time. So what we'll do now is we'll do some drive-bys, do some flybys so you can actually hear it in motion. Okay, so now the exhaust is done on the car, it's time to map the car. So the ECU's gone away, goes away to Finland, gets unlocked, and then it will get shipped back to us, which is now here. We've installed the ECU and we've actually put the map on the car now. So we use a system called BootMod 3. There's a couple of options when you go to map the car. There's basically a stock file, or there's a custom tune, they call it. So we've gone for a custom tune, which gives you some more, well, a bit more capability on the functions of the car. So basically, once it's tuned, you have switchable mapping, and you have a few extra things like you can do, you can add flex fuel, so you can run ethanol, you can, like I say, switch through the maps, you can use different grades of fuel, and you can also customize the map itself. So like I said earlier in the exhaust video section, that you can actually add burbles and adjust the pops and crackles, that sort of thing as well. So it's pretty simple to use. Now it's installed, basically you use your cruise control buttons. So you hold down the cruise control, and on the dashboard you'll see the rev counter move from 1, 2, 3 and 4. So there are 4 different maps, just toggling up and down on the cruise control button. Map 1 is for the lowest grade fuel, if you ever get caught out and you can't put super unleaded in. Map 2 is the next one up, so say like 97 RON fuel. Map 3 is actually the highest octane rated map, so that is the full power, full custom map with all the tricks on it. So you normally run it in map 3, which is like the full power mode, and then there is a map 4, which is basically like taking the car back to stock. They call it a CSL map, which basically puts the car back to stock power. So in the full power map, on the stage 2 of these cars, you're expecting to achieve like 30% more than standard power and torque. So this puts this car up to about 700 horsepower, which is phenomenally quick. So basically, there's a couple of little things I want to show you on the maps. So I'll do this on the road test, but basically you've got launch control, which we just showed you in the exhaust video. So one of the cool features on it is the rolling launch control. So you can basically build up the boost whilst at stationary speed. So to do that, activation wise, you basically pull down on the cruise control while you're going at a certain speed. So you set your speed, so you want to go be rolling at sort of 40 miles an hour. You've got to make sure the revs are above 3,000, the oil temperature and coolant temperature have got to be above 70 degrees, and then you activate it by pulling down on the cruise control, flooring the accelerator, and that won't speed you up whilst holding that down, and it basically builds the boost up, so then you get a good slingshot off, and then as soon as you're ready to launch, release the cruise control button and away you go. And that's a really cool feature, just a bit of fun really. And then obviously within the map you've got all the options to make all the noise as well. So like I say, you can have a completely stock sound, or you can have it really leery when you want to be a bit of an aspo and make a load of pops and bangs. So yeah, fully functional, and that's the custom mapping basically. So yeah, it's really cool. It's really good features on it. You can buy a dongle and you can have an app on your phone as well, so you can actually, with the custom tune, which is what I would advise you to put on your car, if you want to play around with it, you can have the app. It's like got a little sliding scale for the exhaust sounds, and you can adjust certain things on there as well. So you can, like, depending on what you've done to the car as well, modification wise, you can like turn lambda sensors off, etc., and adjust things like that. And you can also do a load of data logging if you're looking to do a complete custom tune, and actually log the data. If you have a fault with the car, you can also see some diagnostic things as well, which is really handy. So yeah, what we're going to do now is we're going to take the car out, we're going to see how it drives and give you some feedback. Okay, we're now in the car, as you can see, so we're just going to take it for a little drive. We're going to try out the different modes and some of the functions and features on the new BootMod map. So at the minute we're just in map 4, which is the CSL map, standard map, exhaust valve shut, just to get a feel for the drivability and how it actually sounds as well, because like I said previously, I wanted it to have the best of both worlds, to be quiet and comfortable when you're in that mode, and then you can also liven it up by pressing the M modes, opening the valves and having the full performance map on it. So far sounds absolutely standard to me inside the car. Drivability seems very similar, which is what is expected. I guess it does what it says on the tin. This car is obviously very, very capable in standard form, so it's super quick anyway, but it's the main thing for me was the noise. I was worried that potentially by decatting it, putting the high flow down mid pipe on it, it would be a little bit drony. You'll have some resonance from the exhaust, but to be fair, it's really, really comfortable. So that's brilliant. That's great. Just what we're after. So now I'm going to open up the exhaust valve, put it in map 1, M1 mode, and map 3, which is the full performance mode. So initially you can already hear the exhaust valves have opened, the burbles are now coming through on overrun, and the throttle response is a lot sharper. So little acceleration, yeah, very lively. Drop it down a couple of gears. Yeah, it sounds good. Much more theatre. Yeah, super fast. That is very, very quick. And that was only a little pull in third gear, so this car is going to be an absolute animal, I'm sure. Video, so we'll swap cameras, GoPro now, but it sounds phenomenal. Loads of drama, loads of noise, just what you want from a performance tuned car. We put it in manual. M2 mode as well, which is going to enhance the performance a little further. Open up another exhaust valve and it should be even louder. That is incredible. That was fourth gear. I didn't even drop a gear, and that acceleration is outstanding. Very impressive. The sound of it is phenomenal. I love that. That is livened up. That little bit extra, you know, from already a very, very capable performance car, but it's given me the theatre and the drama that I was after. That is amazing. Yeah, very, very good. That puts a smile on my face. Sounds amazing. Yeah, that is brilliant. So let's try the rolling launch out then, get it in manual mode, get it above 3,000 revs, press and hold up the cruise control. Feel its boost on the spot, you can feel it wanting to go, and yeah, it's ready to take off. That's amazing. Let's go again. I was basically struggling for traction. It gives you all the boost and all the go, but basically, like I say, we're on a bit of a country road, cold day, and it's just struggling for grip. So initially that is just cutting in the traction. I'll find a nice dry road and we'll go again. Found a better road for a bit of a rolling launch, so try it in M1 mode, manual, get the revs above 3,000. We can now set the speed, so I'm going steady 30 mile an hour. Get a nice bit straight road. Press and hold cruise control up, accelerate hard. That is incredible. Just builds the boost on the spot. You let go of the cruise control button and it slingshots you off. Okay, so this concludes the end of the video. I've really enjoyed doing this project. The stage 2 on the M3 was always something I really wanted to do, and I'm thoroughly impressed with it. Hopefully you can see from this video that the car's really, really impressive and fully capable. I've got some further plans with the car. We want to really test the car out, use it on some events. We're going to be planning some driving trips next year, and also hopefully get it on like a drag strip, get some times out of the car, and maybe do some track days as well. So stay tuned. It's going to be a really exciting car, and we're going to keep hold of it for a little while now and do some more bits to it. So yeah, please subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, and we'll see you on the next one.